The weekly analysis. Welcome to Soft Pip Trading Academy. Welcome to our weekly analysis. Last week we had a trade on. We'll be holding our trade on US30. We entered the trade from here on the 20th of January. We've been holding till now. So last week the market opened around here. So the market opened around here. We had a little bit drawdown, more of like. So we had a reversal pattern as well. Took out this low, took out this high. So before we had the move up as well, breaking this old high. See, took out this high. So for next week I will be looking at rescaling in, like more of like having a re-entry on this area, to add up my positions. To I'm still holding the one I entered here. I've not entered another one, so I'm looking at having an re-entry here for the move up. Let me see if 15 minutes is brighter. Set chart. Okay, so I'll be looking at this area, looking at to have my entry around this area. If I get an entry, I'll still add up my position, but if I don't have an entry, I will leave my first position to run and I stay on the sideline. Mind you, last week this week is NFP week, so you just have to be careful with trade. Expect low volatility, just expect low, don't have high hopes when you're trading. Once you get small of your target, you walk away if possible. Stop trading New York section on Wednesday. Like from Wednesday you stop trading, just allow NFP to go in peace, so that you not be burnt. NFP is a high volatile news, and also most time on NFP week we have manipulation. So I'm looking at taking my profit around this place, depending on what the momentum I see. But since here is broken up, next target is this. Once this high is taken out, then we should be heading to this. So that's it for US30. It's more of like I'm not trade will be holding since. So let's looking into Euro USD. Euro USD, our Euro USD didn't trigger. Last week I was looking at buying Euro USD around here. They didn't give me an entry. They came close to my POY and went up. So but it didn't really give. It was more of like a ranging market, and I see this area as liquidity. Could it above? So I see this area as liquidity. So I'm looking at price coming to take out that high. Let me save up this so that I could send as well to the group. I'm looking at price coming to take out this high and heading to this last high, which is over 200 to 250 pips, and this is around 20 pip as well. Let's check. This is 14 pip for 200 pips. So you could also check the risk to reward ratio. It's worth taking the trade. Then as well, you have to consider this place as well in case they are going for deeper retracement. We're on NFP week, so anything can happen. This is just 11 pip, 12 pip for 250 pip. That's another position you could also consider. So but just be flexible with price and ride up with them. Look out for buys mostly. I'll prefer buys on XSS USD. But on GU, our GU triggered. Yes, our GU triggered. We made some pips from GU. Our GU, I'm still on my GU trade. Our GU triggered from here. It was a snipe, low drawdown. It was just 17 pip stop loss, and we had over 155 pip already. So our GU triggered. That is 17 to 150. 150 pip is over almost 1:10. So GU, I'm still also looking at this area being taken out. I need that liquidity to be taken out. You know, what they did there was they took out the liquidity down and mitigated this place, and they moved up. So I'm looking at GU still moving to the upside. If it will give a re-entry on this current trade, if you give me an re-entry around this area, give me re-entry around this area, then we move up. So, but if they are still going for deeper retracement, then it should be around this region. They will give entry around this region. But if they are still going on with the move up, then let's fly. So our GU triggered, but our EU didn't trigger. Our GJ as well. GJ triggered last week. I sent the video. GJ, this is where we took our GJ last week. GJ gave over 200 pips. 202 pips. GJ gave over 200 pips. So for GJ is not that clean. For that's over 208 pip. So let's just call it up 200 pip. So for GJ gave us 200 pip last week. It was a massive push to the upside, stress free. It went as smooth as expected. So on GJ for this week, it's not really that clear. So I'm being on the sideline and also watching it to know where we enter. So but I have two entries looking out for GJ. I'm looking out to enter from here. It is around 17 pip for 156 pip. You know, I told you NFP week, don't expect much. I could have said let me hold to region like this and this, but it just need to be this over 280 pip. It might give you that that massive push, but this is an NFP week, so we just have to expect low volatility during the week, and just low expectations, so that you'll be on the safer side. You don't have situations where the market gave you money and they still collected the money. So but in other situation, you can consider this as trend line liquidity. They might decide to go for deeper retracement and go to this place. Why am I saying so is we're having more of like a mitigation around this place. Which is going down. So they might decide to go for deeper retracement, and if they're going for deeper retracement, I'll be using this area for my entry, and then I should be taking profits. Might take profit 1 here, might take profit 2 here, which is over then might take profit 3 around up here, which is over 500 pips, 594 pips, over 600 pips on the 0.01. That's over $60. You know, that's how sweet trading can be. If you want to learn how we draw down this analysis, it's just for $100. We'll break it down for you. We'll teach you how we take our analysis from the monthly to down to the 1 hour. We'll teach you different strategies on how to trade, and also give you different ways to trade. You can use limits. You can use set and forget, where you have maybe a busy kind of work. You have a busy kind of work, you can also use when you have a busy type of work, you can use limit, set your limit and walk away. So the market come, pick your limit and go. So it's just for $100. I will break it down for you, teach you everything from basic to pro. Let's also check which pair we've not touched. We've touched GU, we've touched GJ, we've touched EU. So let's look at USJPY. USJPY triggered, so it was a nice sweet snipe from last week. Sorry, so it was nice sweet snipe from last week. I shared this trade as well. This is over 200 pips, clean drops, flawless, like very clean. So for next week, I'm expecting continuation to the downside. Looking for continuation on the downside. Then if I see an entry, a re-entry, I'm looking at having a re-entry around this region, and then we go down. I'm not really more concerned about the buys. The buys are tempting, so I'm on sideline on the buys. I'm not really comfortable taking the buys for now. The last 2 weeks I took the buy around this region because it was clear. I took profit around here before it gets to POI for sell. So for next week, I'm looking out for sales on XSS USD. XSS USD, USDJPY. I'm looking out for sales around this region. Looking for sales around this region. Continuation of the trade down, and then we move. I think that was all for now. Okay, let me look into DXY for you guys. DXY, I'm looking at if price will give me this, a deeper retracement on DXY. I'm looking for a deeper retracement on DXY, but if I didn't get it, then let me work with this. I just don't want to be flexible with price. Just be flexible. Don't force what you want the market to give you. Work with what the market is giving you at present. It makes trading easy. Here, so we took out this low, more of like a break of market structure to the downside. So the sales are still valid, though I know a lot of people will be looking at to take the buys from here, but you just have to be careful. So but I'm more looking at for sales until this high is taken out. If this high is taken out, then I'll be looking out for buy. Then I'll be looking out for sales on XSSUD. But for now, I'm looking at this POI and this POI for my sales, continuation for the sell. If they decide to give me a deeper retracement, so but they might just decide to pick it up and drop, just like the way they picked up last week on easy PC. Picked it up and drop. It was just easy, nice drop. So it depends on what they want to do. I follow them. So but this is the only place I'll be looking at to have my entry from. I'm looking out for sales on SSS on DXY. I think that's all for now. Or you can follow us on all our social media handles: YouTube, Telegram, LinkedIn. Like and share our video, subscribe to our channel so that you'll be notified when we post videos. Our mentorship slot for February is open. You can start making your payment for now so that you'll be added to the group. It's more of one-on-one. You'll be taught from scratch to finish on how to make at least 100 to 500 pips weekly from this market. See you guys next week. Wishing you all a profitable week. I love you guys.